What would an iPhone subscription service look like? The first thing that comes to mind is it going to be cheaper than buying a new iPhone? And I wonder in terms of how much cheaper. My guess is you'll be able to get a new iPhone every year if you have this subscription plan. But I feel like there's really only a small group of us that, want to upgrade every year. And on top of that, the changes from year to year for the iPhone are very, very small. But on the other hand, I do bundle all my services with Apple, which include iCloud, Apple Music, and even Apple Arcade. But for some reason, this program does not feel good to me. I feel like if I stop paying Apple's subscription fees, Apple could just shut off everything and I would not have any recourse. Now, of course, these rumors are coming from Mark Gurman, so the rumors are pretty solid. And he suggested that an iPhone could become a part of the Apple One subscription service, which offers a number of Apple services such as iCloud, Apple Music, Apple Arcade, and so forth. But in 2023, I often feel like we have an issue with subscription overload. And to be honest, these prices really start to add up. But I do recall many years ago, Steve Jobs got on stage at a keynote and mentioned something called the sticky effect. And I think a new subscription service for the iPhone would really play into the idea of how to keep users from leaving the Apple ecosystem. And this is definitely the way to go if you're looking to ensure users don't jump ship and go to Android. Now, speaking of Android, Google and Samsung have their own subscription services, which include their respective latest smartphones. With Google, the service is called Pixel Pass, and it includes Google services with the latest Pixel smartphone. While with Samsung, we have something similar called Samsung Access, which also includes a Samsung smartphone with Samsung services. So I'm not sure if Apple will follow the same model, but those models do both give you the option to buy out your phone. So I'm not sure if Apple will do something similar with their program. I am thinking that Apple may just make some adjustments to their current iPhone upgrade program, but I do think that this upgrade program would have to be dramatically cheaper monthly for people to be interested. And on top of that, Apple is always preaching this whole sustainability thing. So I think Apple would have to ensure that the upgrade program has some sort of sustainability aspect to it. But more so, I do think Apple is starting to realize that these phones are really expensive. And with the rumors that Apple may be launching an iPhone Ultra that will be more expensive than the current iPhone Pro Max, I do see that an individual renting Apple's latest iPhone versus buying it more appealing to the potential target customer. But again, this does not feel good to me. Let's say I decide I don't want to pay for my iCloud anymore. Then I lose access to all my precious videos, my pictures, and all the files that I have on my iCloud. Of course, I do have the option to offload it somewhere else, but that is not necessarily the case with a piece of hardware like the iPhone. With all that said, nothing is actually official from Apple yet, so this is all speculation. And we could see from Apple an aspect of the subscription service for pre-owned iPhones, which could be cheaper and beneficial to the earth. On the other hand, I could see this working better for more expensive things like the MacBook or the iPad, or even those unannounced AR glasses. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this Apple subscription rumor. How cheap would it need to be? Or maybe you just don't want to be a part of Apple's subscription plan at all. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more from Apple Fan Dad. Later.